Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode. This is episode 2 of Mechanism. Mekanized, not Mechanism. This episode will be focusing on finishing chapter 2, going to the Nether, and a bunch of other items. So first up is to build the portal, which I clearly struggle with. I don't know why, but it just is. Okay, so next up would be lighting the portal. Well, going in. There was nothing really around spawn. It was basically deserted. I thought I saw a bastion, but I was wrong. There was many other things. I don't know what. It's been a while, I can't remember. So basically there was nothing close to spawn, and I'm not sure, but it took me a while, if I remember correctly, to find a fortress. So I used the advantage of having a map to more or less find the fortress. It was at the bottom right of the map, or well, the max. That's when I added a waypoint there to easily locate it and move there at my leisure. It took forever to get here, and I died multiple times. As you can see with my inventory, I have none of the items I had in the previous clip. That's because I constantly died by basalts. I can't remember their name specifically, but they're basically a basalt blaze that's bit red. I'm retreating back to base. So next up is understandably, of course, doing chapter 2. It has a bit to the finish. There's the quartz, the redstone quartz, the liquid redstone, and all of that. So to get a blaze burner, I need to make a basic mechanism, and for some reason it is so difficult to hit the hitbox of the mechanical hand. Like, why? Why is it so difficult? Like, it took me an entire 30 seconds to get it right. So, making the basic mechanism, I'll of course also need other resources to finish the thing. And it's great to have a tiny farm at the side, is it not? With netherrack in hand and a basic mechanism next, it's time to make an empty blaze burner. Then it's going to be the wonderful journey in the nether, back to the nether fort. Now, making the horrendous journey back here, it is quite simple to get a blaze burner. As simple as a left click or a right click. Can't remember. It's super easy. It's always easy to do the basic things, is it not? So after getting the blaze burner, it's to put beneath the basin, and after that I needed to get copper and zinc. I only had 5 of each, so it only get me 10 brass, but I needed 32. So in the blink of an eye, I had 32, a depot, and everything I needed, and redstone starting to being smelt. So next up would be, of course, to put up the system to make rose quartz. With that, I have the lovely rose quartz, and now I need sandpaper to sand it down. And sandpaper is really simple. It was just some sand and a piece of paper. And now I just have to sand it into smooth rose quartz. So, of course, next up is to make mechanical crafters, whilst I have brass and rose quartz. So I got the Brass Age achievement. That was very simple. Now it's to get the remaining resources to make the mechanical crafters, so I can get started on making... what were they? Crushing wheels. Okay, I know this looks terrible how everything looks, but do believe me, I promise you, it gets worse than this. I have terrible organization skills, and this will be like this probably for the foreseeable future for quite a while. Let's hope it doesn't stay like that, though. Otherwise, my sanity might get destroyed. So I knew stress units would be a problem, but I never expected it to become a problem so soon. Like, really, why? Well, the other solution would probably be to add more water wheels to the system. So, I probably did. Well, clearly I didn't. I just did the simple route and, disconnected some of the things that used up my stress. And next would be to finish up the last parts of the crushing wheel to have my first pair. And this is where the chaos starts going crazy. Everything that looked neat will no longer be neat for the rest of quite a bit of time. The next part is where I started to lose my sanity, trying to figure out how would be the most efficient space and speed-wise to create a gravel or well iron farm, and then from there to link it to different other subjects. So now this part is where I put the crushing wheels. To simplify it, that's where the cobblestone turns to gravel. So next up is the igneous extruder to make my cobblestone farm. It's quite easy, simple, understandable. No need to mine cobble, no need to do the create stone gen. Just the 3-block structure, lava, igneous extruder, and water to create a nice, easy cobblestone farm that's quite efficient the more you upgrade it. Now, in the next clip or while, I'm busy making the Create jetpack, an essential everyone needs and wants. As early as possible in the game, it gives you flight and easy ways to reach places high up and build. And with the simplicities of just placing everything into the mechanical crafters as they should be, it's very simple, and now it's crafting and I almost have my backpack. Now I do. And now it's just the pain of getting it charged to max with the low speed that I currently have on my machines. With this that I'm doing now, where I'm getting closer and closer to the end of chapter 2. And there's only 3 quests left. And they're quite simple. In fact, I already have the backpack done. So it's only the complex, or well, the, what do you call them again? Yeah, I don't know. I'll remember sooner or later, but whatever I'm making now, the last one of those. And with this, it's close to the end of the video. The jetpack's done, and that the trains are optional, so I didn't do them this episode. And now I have access to chapter 3. So to those who watched, I thank you and see you on the next one.